Hello, everyone. I would like to thank every single one of you for taking the time off of your daily schedules to come hear what I have to say. This country these past few years has gone through its ups and downs. Although at the moment we are economically advancing, our rights as U.S. citizens are being tested. As we protest the ideals that the government has been putting out lately, we grow more angry and impatient, especially when they ignore our opinion on the matter. If this country really is a democracy, then shouldn't the people's voices be heard? After all, if we follow in the footsteps of our founding fathers, we would see that God wished for the voices of the people to be heard by this government. During these treacherous 4 years, I have seen more than my fair share of hatred and violence the government has been putting out to the people. As citizens of this country, I believe we can make a difference if we all stand together, and I hope that you will have me to be your voice in the 2020-2024 election year. As a country, we have all had to deal with the loss of so many good souls to the lack of gun control and efforts of our government. There have been 336 mass shootings in 2019 alone. And although we have protested on the streets and thrown public funerals for the ones that we have lost, the government seems to find something else to blame rather than the obvious answer. Guns! Over the past term, it has been proven that we need stricter gun laws, like our driving laws, but the government still wants to blame these shootings on video games. What the government needs to do is have people go through strict background checks and harder classes to get their gun license. I also believe that there should be an age limit on how old you have to be to own a gun. Imagine how much safer our children would be at school with stricter gun laws. Our government should also look into fixing the process of getting the green card. Today, the president goes on how America needs to build a wall to prevent illegal immigrants from coming into this country. I think that this wouldn't be a problem if we could speed up the process it takes to get the green card. If the government did this, then maybe the people who are coming in illegally will actually take the time to get the country's approval, and we won't have such a huge problem with illegal immigrants in our country because they will all be here legally. As your voice, I will work on lessening the amount of illegals coming into this country by fixing the process to get a green card so they can come in legally. Another thing the United States should focus on is climate change. Climate change is something that affects everyone in the world, and even though we may not feel the effects here, they are still happening. Examples of this could be when the Amazon burned for 3 straight weeks, or how the glaciers in the Arctic have drastically melted in the past few months. This does not only affect us, it affects the animals' habitats as well. To help solve this, the United States of America can shut down some of the factories that release tons of carbon dioxide into the air, stop cutting down trees to preserve oxygen, and switch to using biodegradable resources instead of plastic, because plastic dissolves like a candle burns on forever. As America, we have a big influence on the rest of the world, and I believe that if we fix the problems that are plaguing this country, we can help the world fix their problems. If you choose me to be your voice, then we can all work together to solve the problems we face in this country and the rest of the world. We can make this country and the rest of the world a little bit better together.